Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go from Cincinnati. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Shot.
Still running for the first time with Chase Brown. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5.
12, 12, 12.
40-yard line.
Now, Burrow. That one taken out by T. Higgins. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Bengals first down.
A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11. Stop.
Now Brown. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
38-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And it'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On one, ready?
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11. Hey, can. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins. That's the catch. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
That's another.
That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
On the ground, here's Samantha Kila. And he goes through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide hot. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. Wide 80. Dot.
Now, this looks like a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop.
3rd and 3.
Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
11, Tom. Here we go. Here we go. Dot.
On the ground, it's Brown. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
No
These
gain
edge
on the
rushers,
play.
they are judged by their
4th
sack
down.
totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it looking at 4th down and 2.
Gun. Dot. Wide 80. Wide hot. Dot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Now will work his way out right. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down.
Here we go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Goes Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
There is nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he is stopped. 25. The drive will begin back.
Their own 25-yard line.
Slam left. Ready, flip.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
That's good for a Bears.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On 1st down, they give it right back to Swift. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. That is Trey Hendrickson. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. gun. Here's Williams. Looking down the field. That's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. On fourth down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. Charlie Jones, deep to return. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
A carry here for Brown. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
42.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment.
Here we go, here we go. Cut. Right in. 12, 12, 12. Cut.
Second down. Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to bring up a third down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrows come out of the gun here on third down. Moving to his right. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And will bring this to about their 25. Harder that time. There to make the play.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 25-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Now Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
On third down, it's Williams. They're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Bears.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
15 more yards.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burton. And on that 1st and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's good.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
A 26-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good.
Makes the score.
And the Bears are on the board. It's 7-3.
Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you think about it, Mike. They come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break. So they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession of the second half.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
On 1st down, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Chicago.
First down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
What is it?
A play fake. Now Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's good for a Bears first down.
That's good.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
On first down, it's Swift. And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bears 10, Bengals 7. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's get set. Hey, can. 11,
Gesicki,
11, 11, 11.
the man in motion.
Got.
They'll run here with Brown. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
At the 43-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Here's Brown. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Wide 80. Dot.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down. Not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner. They're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. We'll try to run 4th.
4th and short, initially, you can tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, keeps this drive alive.
They go play action for Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he'll be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Right shot. Stop.
Fourth quarter gets underway, and it's a run on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go.
At the Bears' 17-yard line.
Right 80. Right shot. Hot. Stop.
Burrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
A 34-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Duvernay on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender is bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And they lost of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
Defense came out in a soft zone. I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here's 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut. 12. 12. 12. 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. To hot.
He'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 47 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Now he runs. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
Will use one of their timeouts here. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. They'll come up now for second down.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
On one, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. Wide hot. Hot.
To throw is Burrow. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
This kick is good, and they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with it.
Open man downfield is Loveland. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
On the play.
The Bears go ahead take their third and final timeout. Clock will stop at 35 seconds to go.
First down, Bears.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. Clock will stop at 35 seconds to go. Here's first down.
Vegas!
Here's Williams. That one good for 26 yards.
26 more yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Second down, it's Williams. That is brought in at the 10. That is taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
That's another Bears first down.
They spike it with 7 seconds left on the clock. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to force overtime. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Vegas! What's up?
Here's Williams now to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Santos for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears make the lead 4. It is 17-13.
Bengals 13. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. Can. Start.
Here we go. One final play. And they will finally track him down. Great coverage downfield. Leads to a sack. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from Cincinnati.